Why emotions can run high at Christmas time. Why emotions can run high at Christmas time. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. Well, I talk about all kinds of topics, and being that it's Christmas time, I was trying to come up with different topics that many people can relate to. So I kind of talk about all kinds of topics, and I thought about this one this morning simply because it was another topic that I probably have not covered before, and I've covered most topics, I think. Well, it's cold outside today. It's like in the 30s, even though we live here in the South. And I'm kind of debating whether I should just bundle up and go running because it's not wet or anything. So I may end up doing that. I'm not sure, but it is very, very cold. And so I'm not sitting out on Grandma's porch today because it's a screened-in porch, and I just simply do not want to sit out there in the cold. So anyhow, I wanted to talk about why emotions can run high during Christmas time. Often Christmas time is filled with memories. Some are short-term and some are long-term. And often there are people missing in our present time. It could be that they passed on. It could be a family member or a friend or a relative that passed on. It could be a relationship that ended and is no longer included in our daily lives. It could be someone moved far away that we love and we're not with them at Christmas time. Often we compare our present to our past rather than to our futures. And it's very understandable. So maybe like we had big celebrations years ago and now it's just us, or it's just us and maybe one other, or us and, maybe it's not the same. Maybe we had little kids and we had the big celebration with our little kids at Christmas time, and now we don't have that because they're all grown up and moved away. And so I think often there can be a flood of emotions at Christmas time. Often people are paired up and put with people that they particularly don't like the rest of the year, and they're feel the need to smile and kind of be phony to some degree, and sometimes the truth comes out during that time. And sometimes people feel taken for granted. I remember one woman in particular who told me a story. This is quite a long time ago, but I remember the story. She said, every year I was the one that put up the decorations. I was the one that did everything. I was the one that, cooked all the food, baked all the cookies, did everything, and no one helped me. It was all on me. And when I would ask someone, they would refuse. They would, not help. And so one Christmas, she said that they were sitting there at the dinner table, and she didn't get to sit down yet, but everybody was getting up because she was serving everybody, and they did not wait on her, nor did they clean up. And she said, I just had it. I just had enough. I just had enough. And I let them all know it. And I walked out of the room, and I did no gift exchange with anyone that Christmas. She felt taken for granted. She felt used. Now, was that an ideal time to express those emotions? Of course not. But somehow she felt that it was the only time because no one listened any other time. Well, I have to tell you, after that, everyone listened, and Christmases went nearly perfect each and every time. Now, I don't recommend that because I think Christmas is a time of celebration. It's a time of joy, and it's a time of peace, and it's a time to all get along. I did a video called Christmas Forgiveness. If you get a chance, go look at it. And yet, I understand her emotions, why she felt the way she did. She felt used. I've seen other people who have lost a loved one that truly, truly misses that loved one at Christmas time. And so they're grieving for that loved one. And so emotions can run high at Christmas time. And that's just the way it is in some situations. justified or not justified. And so I believe in being positive with our emotions, and yet I believe in understanding our emotions. They are our emotions. They are how we feel. And so I believe in expressing emotions in the right way. And I think there's a right way and a wrong way, but we should never deny our emotions. I think it's very important to understand what we're feeling. One other story I remember is everyone used to go to someone's house on Christmas. Now, this person's house that they went to was not a nice person. And I remember them saying, oh, just overlook it, overlook it. And I didn't want to overlook it, so I didn't go. And years later, they all found out how not nice this person was and how right I was. So I was true to my emotions. I did not go when I didn't think that I could be at my best, and I wanted to be at my best. So sometimes I think if we don't feel like we're going to be at our best, sometimes it's better just not to go. And so that's what I did years ago. Anyhow, I thought I'd come on here and talk about this subject because, well, it's a subject that I think some people are going through, and I try to touch upon different subjects. And remember, I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions, I just share with you my viewpoints and my opinions on things. So from Grandma's porch to wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will talk to you soon again. And please make sure to like, share, subscribe. And remember, I have 2 channels, Diana Brianne Fairchild and Grandma's Porch with Diana Brianne Fairchild. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Porch, a place to relax and a place to enjoy.